Good morning. Today I will present a variety of the English language, Jamaican Creole. It is also known as Jamaican Patois in the locality, but the linguistic official name is Jamaican Creole. It is spoken as a native language in Jamaica and some communities in the United Kingdom, the United States, and Canada. It is spoken by over 3 million people in Jamaica and the diaspora. It was developed, or it started developing in the 17th century with the colonization of the island. And it started as a way of communicating between the slaves and the British colonizers. It's English-based with influence from 18 languages from West Africa. The linguistic classification, according to Catras, the circles of English, well, it purposely was left out from the classification because of its specific characteristics, but it would belong in the outer circle as a former colony and in the inner circle as it is spoken as a first language by many Jamaicans. According to Mary's World System of Standard and Non-Standard Englishes, it is considered a post-colonial English. It's also mentioned post-Creole continuum because Jamaicans use it in informal occasions, so they speak between Jamaican Patois and English according to the situations. Some of the remarkable features or comparisons to American English would be, for example, the long words and sources. Americans are Germanic and Latin, while American Creole is from African, especially Akan languages, and some other from Portuguese and Spanish. The semantic shifts, they use a lot these combinations of body parts and their functions to describe, for example, tears, they call it eye water. And descriptive terms like disobedient, it is said hard ears in Jamaican Creole. In the phonological aspect, we can compare them compared to American English. The sound of the TH is eliminated. Instead of thin, they will say tin. Instead of then, they will say then as a D. They drop the H at the beginning of the words. For example, the word house will be pronounced house. And in the aspect of rhoticity, Americans pronounce the R in all positions, while Jamaican Creole drops the R in unstressed syllables. For example, the word car, we say car. In the morphological aspect, the reduplication, American English rarely use it. It's mainly just as an adverb, but Jamaican Creole uses it, for example, to describe someone who is talkative. They would say chatty chatty. Pluralization, on one side, American English uses suffixes like s or es to pluralize as dogs in the word dogs, and Jamaicans on the other side, they use the word them after the noun. So the dogs would be the dog, them. The verb tense in American English is inflected. I'm sorry, it is the information is on the opposite side. American English has inflected verbs. We have run, running, etc., according to the tense we are talking about or we are expressing. While in Jamaican Creole, you would use the verb run to express all of them, run, running, etc. In the syntactical aspect, we have the copula B, which is required in English. The sub is hot, while in Jamaican Creole, it is deleted. The sub hot or the sub hot. Possession, in American, we use the S, apostrophe S, a possessive pronoun, while Jamaican will add the word fee. Fishy means herbs. Fee me would be mine. And question formulation, in American English, we do the subject auxiliary inversion. Jamaican Creole does not do that. They only add the intonation at the end. So did you come would say you come. Now, what about the implications and connotations for the community? Jamaican Creole, in a social aspect, is a symbol of national identity and resistance against colonial structures. Jamaican Creole or Jamaican Patois is considered or was considered for many years as broken English, spoken only by people with little education and in very informal situations. But nowadays, it's spoken by most Jamaicans, and although it's still not used in formal situations, it is a way of identifying themselves. Political aspects or implications of the language following the independence, it became a political act. It was a straightforward rejection of the colony and the assumption of an identity, a very special one. And in the cultural way, well, we all are familiar. I think the majority of us is familiar with the reggae, with reggae. So Creole is the primary medium of Jamaican cultural expression in music, poetry, literature, and it has gained international recognition as well. So as we have seen in the last weeks, English has a lot of varieties and everyone who learns it and all those colonies who have been influenced by it have made it richer. And I think that as teachers and the students, it's allowing us or learning about these other varieties will enable us to comprehend more and to understand more other people and other cultures, richness, as well as ours. Thank you very much for your attention.